Welcome back to Dracula's Castle.
What, that's it?
What, you expected some witty comment?
I actually did. I'm disappointed in you.
You don't always have to get some witty jokes starting up a video.
Yeah, you do. Did you never read the rules?
That's not in the rules.
Just messing with you.
Oh.
Well,
You're no fun.
Since we got the previous cliff, then we just enabled ourselves to go here. This is just well, can you call it south? Below the Ballmaster boss, anyway.
Using that new glyph, are there like special ways to go in secret rooms using it?
Not necessarily. Only when you've got the set of 3 heads.
I actually meant the Wall Master glyph, but...
Oh, right. And there's a couple of new areas that you can explore with that glyph, which I'll probably have to show off next video, maybe. I'll see what I can do.
So, how big is Dracula's Castle, anyway? Like, I know it's the biggest place on the game, but...
Well, compared to all the other stages in the game, it's quite big, but compared to all the other castles, it's kind of small. Like, this will probably take about 5 videos or so, in total, including this one.
And the last one, I guess?
Yeah.
Well, I've tallied up the votes, even though there were about 4 of them, and Wicked Child seems to have won, but they've all been votes for different kinds of areas, so I guess we're gonna be the ones who choose where to play it.
Yeah, I think I know where I'll play it.
Alright.
Unless they vote more. So this right here is kind of weird. It says that it shows up that little window that you get when you first get a glyph, and I'm pretty sure I already showed off that glyph last video, so I'm not quite sure what happened here. Oh well.
It's still a good glyph.
Yeah, it's decent. Though it's kind of...
Especially if you could...
Yeah?
You could just spam it, and
well,
nobody even cares.
Well, eventually you'll care, because it still costs MP to use.
Oh, alright.
I mean, if you look at the bar right now, it's kind of draining. Well, if I use my glyphs, of course. Also, new area.
Flirting with shadows.
Guess what the theme is?
Blind dates.
Almost.
I have a feeling there are shadow enemies in this one. Oh.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool effect. I'd say so.
I was talking about the attack in general, but yeah, that's a cool effect.
Well, yeah, it doesn't do much damage, but it sure does look cool. Also, I totally did that just to show how dangerous the Nova skeletons are. Of course.
What's that supposed to be?
Well, that breath petrifies you. I think they could have done a better job on animating that, to be honest.
Looks like it's a hop, skip, and a jump.
Oh, one thing that kind of confuses me about this area, like, you could see you can drop down there on the left-hand side. It actually connects to the same place as where I'm about to go now. So it's like you can choose 2 paths, but one has a treasure. So, and also cool shadow effects.
Oh, that's a lot of candles over there.
Yeah. First time I played through this, I actually didn't notice the candles at all.
You were just concentrated on what you were attacking.
Well, it's more like, oh, shadows! Shadows, whoa!
Shadows. It's a cool effect. I love it.
Yeah.
Technology today has been so marvelous.
It also seems to kind of flicker, but I'm pretty sure that's intended. But yeah, there's a couple of new enemies in this video so far. Also, I remember you saying that you liked the dark room. This is kind of similar to it. That you have to dodge obstacles and stuff.
So this is pretty much a dark room, but it's being lit up by the fire.
Yeah. And the ruby pin really helps out here, because otherwise I would probably be dead by the end of this.
What would be the difference between getting hurt by the pillars? Between getting the ruby pins and not having them?
I'm not quite sure. I think it's like at least 20 damage of difference. And they were doing like, what, 21? So it,
Yeah, that's a lot.
yeah.
So, how good is World Ignis in this game?
How good is what?
The new glyph you got.
You mean the... Which one?
The pillar flames.
Oh! Right, right.
You forgot already?
Well, yeah, sort of.
So I guess that answers my question, I guess.
Sort of. Ignis is better. It just makes a pillar flame that does more damage, but it's also harder to use. They're more limited.
So I've heard a lot about Nitesco and how crazy of a weapon that is.
Yeah, it's really overpowered. It's because it's both fire and light elemental, and most things in the game are weak to fire or light, or even both. So, yeah, kind of overpowered. I was just making sure if there was any treasure on the right hand side here. But there wasn't.
I already feel like this place is just a maze.
Well, it's quite linear, really. Those boots are quite interesting. When you wear them, then you start... Well, you'll be able to walk faster.
Are the mercury boots made of mercury?
Who knows? Maybe?
I hope not. I hope not.
Maybe. I don't know. Well, the boost is quite significant, but I don't feel secure when I'm wearing them, so off they go.
Unless you're doing a speedrun, that would be pretty useful.
There's something else in the game that is more useful for speedrunning. Though you get it quite late. I mean, it's in Dracula's castle. Still. So where are those boots?
I'm pretty sure they just found a glitch where they can go around the castle through the walls, and they don't really need the boots.
Yeah. There's a couple of speedruns online, but I'm not going to talk about those just yet. It's one of them summon spells, which I never use.
You never use summon spells.
I do shoot them off, but still.
Do they actually do that beam attack?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Except it's a bit slower and wider, as you can see here. Well, it was kind of off screen, but yeah, you get the point.
Yeah. Well, we can see the difference too, so.
It's quite nice, I suppose. Oh man, a save point. I wonder what that's gonna mean.
Oh, crap.
What?
I don't know.
It also has nothing to do with me changing around my equipment. I just cut this at the original speed just to give you an idea of how long it takes to switch equipment, really. Plus, I'm lazy.
Stop being lazy. That's not how you do Let's Plays.
And of course, I'll be using the Tesco because it's overpowered. But yeah,
Can't wait
there's
to see. Go on.
there's a boss coming up. And the Tesco is pretty good on him. So yeah.
I hope it has candles in the room. Yes.
I will take your shadow.
A boss made of shadows. I love it already.
It's actually considered one of the hardest bosses to dodge. You shouldn't really use the damage I'm taking as a reference because I equipped the Onyx pin, which reduces the damage I take by a lot.
Darkness damage or just damage in general?
Darkness damage.
Yeah, I figured.
That was quite
And he's already halfway done.
Huh.
Unless he does that at 1/4 in, I'm not sure. But yeah, when he goes to his second phase, he just starts doing his moves faster.
What about the glyph unison of the Tesco?
It's a big Tesco.
Oh. I imagine you could have used that.
Actually, I actually used it during the. Well, it was the first thing I hit him with.
Oh. I didn't notice that.
I think I used it more often in this fight. Yeah, there's not too much to say about this boss. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Oh my. That is some damage.
Mm-hmm. Other ways to kill this boss is by using Ignis or I think Strike Clips. But yeah, that's Blackmore.
I like it how the name's fitting.
Yeah.
So, goodbye candle rooms?
Goodbye candle rooms, indeed.
Aww.
Instead you'll get more gimmicky stuff. Sort of.
Oh.
Sort of.
Are there other kinds of gimmicky? Other than special effects used on a room?
Well, every area in the castle has its own little gimmick, and they kind of vary, but usually they're just for aesthetics.
Well, I do like aesthetic effects in rooms.
Also do I.
It makes it very neat and diverse.
Mm-hmm. It's better than, well, this right here. This is kind of boring design.
I don't know. Looks like a pretty desolate prison to me.
Yeah.
If you don't count the monsters.
Oh, and just that blade he throws actually still hurts you.
That was a silly way to die.
Yeah.
I mean, you got plenty of time to dodge, and
You can just duck under it if you really have nowhere to go.
oh wow.
But yeah, I don't really deem those enemies worthy of really explaining. I mean, they just kick and throw or swing their weapon. Also, one thing many people never find in this game is this right here.
Huh.
It gets worse.
Oh my god.
It's like, oh hey, treasure, I guess that's all there is to it. Super potion is quite nice. But no, there's more.
Ah, there we go. Secret area, using that glyph.
Mm-hmm. It gets even worse. Sort of.
What is going on?
I'm well inside of the wall. So if you think it's over here, well, like the secret is over after this. I mean, you get a nice cliff, well, sort of nice.
Increases luck.
Useful if you're grinding, but there's more to it.
Oh my god.
It's all worth it in the end, though. Because... Oh, hold on.
Don't tell me there's nothing over there. Okay.
I do like how those
Jeez.
enemies crumble.
I don't know why they jump and then they crumple.
Yeah, that's just the desperate attack thing, except it doesn't do any damage. But yeah, this glyph right here, it's worth it. It's my favorite glyph in the game, though it's kind of boring from a designer's perspective.
Faster movement. Oh. Is that what you were talking about?
Mm-hmm.
For a faster thing?
Look how fast it is.
Oh my god.
Also, there's an exit here. If you go out using this exit, you unlock 2 extra levels. I'll show those off later. They're kind of part as well. Also the map.
So you'll be teleporting to where? Here? Okay.
Well, there's still those teleporters.
Oh, so you're not done with this place yet?
I am just going to the other side I skipped.
Oh.
There's a part
right.
that I skipped there. Also, when I was recording this, I actually thought I was at like over 22 minutes or so here, so I thought I should stop here, so...
Thanks for watching.
No. Then I realized, oh hey, it's about 16 minutes in. So, yeah. It does speed things up using that glyph.
That previous room had some sort of carving, I guess, or painting. I wonder what that was.
I'm not quite sure myself, to be honest. Maybe someone in the thread knows.
Maybe it's nothing significant.
Yeah, probably not. So, this is also one of the more gimmicky areas.
That is silly.
Though I did forget to show off something here, which I'm going to do right now. If you crouch here, then chest.
Ugh. The secrets. It burns.
Also, I'm just being an idiot in this video. I thought you had to just rush to the other side, but there's an indent or a hole in the ceiling there, which you can use to dodge those boulders. But again, I'm an idiot.
You always get hit. You never learn.
I've got healing items. So, guess what kind of glyph is up here?
A fist.
I'd say that's accurate, yeah.
Okay, fists of stone.
I actually really like this glyph.
I imagine
Once I
it's melee.
actually find it. Well, I especially like the glyph unison, which I also show off in this video after changing my stuff back. Oh, and the star ring makes your MP regen faster.
That's useful.
It really is, yeah. I love that unison so much.
I like it already.
This glyph
Just crush your enemies.
is also one of the best strike type glyphs because it's really fast. See, you can just spam it.
And with your star ring, it's easily spammable.
Mhm.
It does a lot of damage too.
Oh, I should also point out that the Repeatus VO glyph, the one I'm using to go fast, it also does damage.
Oh.
so I can just run into candles and stuff without having to hit them. So that's nice.
Oh my god. Oh, I love it. Just by looking at it, it sounds so satisfying to crush an enemy with that.
Yeah. Though I got quite sad when I saw that Nova Skeleton survived.
Oh. You can use your hammer. Use your hammer.
No. Also puzzles. And I already messed it up.
So what are you gonna do? Oh, you can reset that.
Yeah. You have to do the bottom one first. Kind of a silly puzzle.
Well, there are only 2 ways to do it.
Mm-hmm. And one correct way. All these guys do is just smash their weapons. That's it, really.
At least this one uses his hammer.
Yeah. Oh, and if you're curious as to which cliff he's dropping, he drops the final version of the hammer cliff.
Are you gonna show that off sometime?
Yeah, I got it off screen because you, well, you don't want to see me grinding stuff in this game. It takes kind of long. So here's a little sneak peek of the next area. It's the barracks. And it has cool music. Also does everything else in the castle. You were saying?
I think this is where we should play Wicked Child.
Maybe. Maybe next video.
We'll see.
Oh, and that's the Valio version of the lance, which is the 3rd rank.
The spear seems to be slower.
Yeah,
for
that's
the glyph unison.
yeah. It hits multiple times. Anyway, that's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next week.
Enjoy the music.